Tonight when the first reports of a tornado touchdown in the town of Laslle, and those videos on social media are widely shared, and I think people have seen the funnel clouds. There were then further reports of a tornado touching down in Windsor, and there has been some extensive damage, as we've all seen, of course, on social media as well. To the best of our knowledge at this point, there have been very few injuries. There were 3 people transported from the Caltex site. Those injuries were not considered critical or life-threatening. So we're very thankful for that. The tornado warning has passed here in the city of Windsor, so what we're dealing with now is preventing further problems. We have emergency crews out across all of the affected areas, police, fire, EMS, they're all out, and they're working hard, and they're doing everything they can to ensure that this situation is dealt with effectively. Now we do have some requests. I have some personal requests here. Police have some requests, fire have some requests. And they're all the same requests. First, please stay off EC Row Expressway between Jefferson and Walker. EC Row Expressway between Jefferson and Walker is shut down right now, and the amount of debris on the road and in the median is significant to the extent that we'll likely need a front-end loader to pick up some of the material to remove it from that area. Obviously, folks are interested in seeing what's going on. I understand that. It's human nature. But in the area around EC Row, between Jefferson and Walker, you can appreciate that it's probably not the best thing for your car tires either to even try and go there with some of the material that is on the roads. Please, if you see down power lines, please stay away from down power lines. N1 has activated all of their crews right now. They're out working. The damage that N1 has reported is significant. At least 12 poles that have been completely down. There is significant damage in the Green Park industrial area. N1 anticipates that it will take some time to get power restored to some of the buildings, at least 24 to 48 hours in some cases. There's also a large area that we're asking people to avoid entering in addition to the EC Row. So this is the area bounded by North Service Road South to County Road 42, and between Howard and Lausanne Parkway. Again, North Service Road to County Road 42, and between Howard and Lausanne Parkway. Now, this is a large area, I know, but this is an area where the majority of the damage occurred. So we're trying still to assess the damage. Obviously, when the storm came, it was after 7 o'clock. The storm made the area kind of dark. Now the night is here. It's complicating things, and of course, power is out in much of that area, so it's difficult to get a full assessment on the damage. So please, we're asking you just to stay away from that area while we work through the issues there. We're also asking that you allow emergency responders to do their job. So I know, again, people have an interest in what's going on. There's a lot of pictures on social media. We're just asking that you stay home, look at the pictures on social media. You're not going to get any better pictures being on scene. The best pictures have been taken by the Star and the local media here, and they're being broadcast and put on social media, so please stay away from those areas. Again, that's the area North Service Road to County Road 42, Howard to Lausanne. There were reports of gas leaks. Union Gas is also on site, especially on the Liberty Road area, perhaps in the Green Park industrial area, so Union Gas is dealing with any gas leaks that exist and trying to make those areas safe. Transit Windsor is also without power at the Central Depot, and that is causing some fueling problems for Transit Windsor. N1 is on site trying to restore power at Transit Windsor, but this could impact service over the next 48 hours. So if you rely on Transit Windsor for your ride to work in the morning, we certainly ask you to consider trying to make alternate arrangements to get to work, because we don't know whether or not we'll have power restored at Transit Windsor to be able to fuel the buses appropriately. We're working on alternate plans with the fire chief right now, but just as a precaution, please make alternate plans. And so we'll keep you posted on the impacts as we get more information. There were reports that about 15 homes, 15 residences around the Liberty Road area, residents in those areas are not able to reattend their homes. They have been damaged, and there is the Red Cross is on standby right now, and we're assessing what needs to be done. Social Services Director is here, Yelena Payne, working with the Red Cross and fire and everyone else involved. And so folks are at Sydney right now, Sydney and Liberty, and we're just trying to assess what needs to be done to make sure those folks are taken care of, and by the way of accommodation for this evening. So our command station, the Police and Fire Command Station, is out. It's at Central and Easy Row in the Green Valley Plaza. That's really what we have at this time. That's about all the information we have at this time, and we appreciate you getting the information out so everyone's aware of what's going on, and we will certainly report back in short order as soon as we have more information to share. Any questions?
You're talking about injuries, so 2 minor injuries? Is that what
There were 3 people transported to hospital from around the Caltech site. The injuries were reported as not life-threatening, not critical injuries, but they were taken to hospital as a precaution.
And the EC Road, again, you're advising people to stay off.
Please stay off EC Row Expressway. It's dark out there. Power is out in a lot of that area where the tornado hit, so there's not a lot to see right now. And certainly you don't want to be there anyway. The road is closed, and you certainly don't want to be there because there's material that's been strewn on the road, and it could damage your vehicle. So we ask people just to stay away.